Oyez, oyez, oyez. To all ye men and women of the land and sea, pay heed for a moment and hear ye my decree. Who is this fine young squire, you inquire? I am the St. John's town crier, as required. St. John's is a place with many things to see. There's Signal Hill, the harbour front, and gallant gents like me. As every evening passes and every morning dawns, remember that you're welcome here in Old St. John's.
Hello there, here is MC from the VDC Scene From Here podcast, podcasting from Montreal. You are right now listening to the Republic of Avalon radio podcast.
Holy snapping bra straps. It's a podcast. Republic of Avalon Radio. It's 0 hours Avalon Standard Time.
Go for orbiter APU start. ELT OTC perform APU start. And CDR OTC reconfigure heater. CDR, that can work. Base 5. Turtle tank bipod heaters being deactivated. Verify the main engines now are in start position. Let's go for LS2 pressure state.
Republic of Avalon Radio. You're with the Roar!
Republic of Avalon Radio, you're with the Roar. I'm Jim Fiddler, and welcome aboard to all, new and you who've been patrons of the Roar for a period of time. Very, very glad to have you all on board. This week we are very happy to present for your listening pleasure GalaCast 2, which of course is the second half of our presentation of Islands of Song, which took place at the Arts and Culture Centre in St. John's here on June the 30th, part of the first annual International Atlantic Crossroads Festival, featuring the 13 singer-songwriters from Newfoundland and Ireland and the absolutely extraordinary all-star backing band, the Accessories, with Billy Sutton on bass, Paul Kinsman on keys, Boomer Stamp on drums, and Glenn Simmons rounding it out on the electric guitar. And, of course, we can't go without mentioning Graham Wells with some box and whistles and boron and, of course, absolutely the Sean Silver Irish Dancers. It was an absolutely spectacular evening. You know, you hear people say sometimes, you know, oh, something was magical or whatever, but there was definitely a feeling in the air, and I think those who attended felt it, and certainly us backstage when we weren't on stage, and then while we were on stage, I think we all felt it. So we're very, very glad that whole thing took place, and we hope that we're going to be able somehow to pull this off next year. We did it this year, really by the seat of our pants. And, you know, unfortunately, when you try to do something like this and you don't have the financial support or any funding from anywhere, any major funding, then it's all really chance. You know, you're really going out on a limb and taking a big chance. And many times we felt like perhaps it wasn't worth the stress and the fuss and the bother and the risk and so on. But as it turns out, we persevered, and no regrets whatsoever. And because we did, thankfully, we have this to present to you. So before I tell you about the music you're going to be hearing this week, let me just remind you how to get in touch with us. You can reach us by email at republicofavalonradio@gmail.com or jimfiddler@gmail.com. Of course, you can go to our website, www.republicofavalonradio.com. And please do, if you enjoy the program, if you enjoy what we're bringing to you, we are striving to remain unsponsored. We have, at this point, no sponsorship from anywhere. And we're just doing what we do here strictly for the love of it. And it does take great effort week by week to bring this to you. So if you enjoy what we're bringing you weekly, or as weekly as we can, please do click on the PayPal button and throw something into the tip jar for us. Could be $5, could be $500, could be $5 million for that matter. But in any case, we're very glad to bring this to you, and go over there and do that if you so desire. You can also reach us via Skype. If you have a Skype account, then you can reach us at Republic of Avalon Radio, just all one word, all lowercase. Or, our favorite of all time is call us on the Roar line so we can hear your voice. The number for the Roar line is country code 1, area code 724, and the number is 426-8176. Give us a holler there, give a shout out, say hello. Do whatever you want. It's your outlet and our way of hearing your voice instead of. We love to get your email, of course. Any form of communication we get from you is great for us, but there's that added sort of human element when we actually get to hear your voice. So get in touch with us whichever way is convenient for you, and we'll be quite happy with that. This, as I say, is GalaCast 2. It's rounding out our coverage of the night at the Arts and Culture Centre, which, of course, we started last week. And on a sort of a slightly larger scale, it concludes our 4-part series on the festival, including the coverage of the festival and the gala. So it's somewhat with heavy heart that I do so, because it means not only is it over, but going over it is over. And as of next week, we'll be moving on to some more normal, routine stuff around here at the Roar. Things such as Joke of the Week, in case if you remember, if you've been tuning in a couple of episodes ago, you remember that old Joke of the Week thing. Well, it will be rearing its head yet again, so be forewarned. Okay, now getting on to the music that we have for you this week. We have music from Ken Cotter, the guy who nabbed myself and Lillian when we were over last fall in Waterford City was playing at the Waterford Arts Festival, as I have mentioned previously on the Roar. And he nabbed us for a couple of days. We went up and spent a few days with him and Val in East Cork. And that's where this whole Atlantic Fest, this whole Islands of Song and all this stuff all sprang out of. So, again, a big thank you to Ken for kidnapping us and spawning all of this wonderful stuff. So music from Ken Cotter, Mark Grevelle, Colleen Power, and let's just get things kicked off here now with this little special impromptu thing that happened. The show had a framework, but for some reason, unplanned by myself, I guess I wasn't heavy-handed, and people worked absolutely brilliantly in terms of the guidelines, the framework that I wanted the show to work upon. Just amazing, completely professional, full cooperation on everything, and I never had to throw my weight around or browbeat anybody or shout or yell or do anything. You know, you imagine these things, people in a theater getting ready for a show and some director guy standing around shouting at people and scolding people in the corner and stuff like that. There was absolutely zero, none of that. All completely professional people. And I guess because that all went so smoothly, as an added bonus, again, I can't take credit for it myself. I would have to give full credit to everybody who took part. And the end result was there was some spontaneity. So although we had that framework during the show, as the show unfolded, more and more things happened spontaneously, people singing with other people, and it was just absolutely wonderful. And here's one example of it. Here is Wolfe with his song, which we've played for you on the Roar here before, The Curragh Road. And he is accompanied spontaneously, I think it might have been even during the show, maybe 2 songs before this happened, he went over and tapped a couple of people on the shoulder and said, will you get up and sing The Curragh Road with me? And the couple of people he tapped, well, one was myself, and due to my duties behind backstage, I was caught up doing something else, and during the turnover I didn't have time to get out on stage, unfortunately. But as you'll hear, it turned out wonderfully anyway. The 2 people who we did tap on the shoulder who were able to make it out on stage were Ron Hines and Pamela Morgan. So here is The Curragh Road by Wolfe, spontaneously accompanied. You're listening to Republic of Avalon Radio.
In the summer we'll go walking way down to the river, down the Cotter Road. There's a blue sky we'll walk under, listen to the humming bees, and on we'll go. We won't worry about the winter, worry about it raining, worry about the snow. In the summer we'll go walking way down to the river, down the dusty road. Past the cattle at their grazing, through the woods of hazel, holly, birch and oak. Past the robin on the gatepost, singing to the bluebell, sunlight is there. We won't worry about the traffic, worry about the radio, worry about the phone. In the summer we'll go waltzing, hand in hand together, down the Cotter. There is music in the river, listen to it dancing underneath the bridge, and the wind is hardly boards onto the willow branches overhead. We won't worry about the government, worry about the video, worry about the summer we'll go laughing hand in hand together down the dusty
Wolfe.
Hi, Lillian. I was just saying hello to Mr. Wolfe because I thought he was fantastic. I bought 2 CDs.
Oh, you did? Wow.
Yes. I thought he was excellent.
Here.
Really enjoyed it.
This is Sean over here.
Hello, how are you doing?
Bought the CDs, and he was at the show tonight, and I think had a wonderful time. He actually sat in the front row. He was the only person right in the front row. Did you see him?
You were in danger, like. For the
I think he wanted to look up the skirts of the dancers.
If I was any closer, I'd been up there with him.
Yeah.
It's great.
And we have Wolfe over here.
You're filling in with the bottle of drink.
You've been peeling your labels.
I'm peeling my label. That's probably some sign of something.
I know. It's
Friday probably says something about it.
Just maybe, if you're a psychiatrist, you'd probably have lots of
I know, probably.
I don't know, it could just be boredom or nervousness.
Yeah,
or
don't say anymore. How are you getting on anyway?
Good.
Enjoying the night? We had a great night.
It was indeed.
Lovely night, yeah, brilliant.
This is Republic of Avalon Radio.
Oh, brilliant, God, it's going to be on the radio.
Have you heard of it? Has Jim told you about this?
I heard about the t-shirts, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The 4 holes in them, yeah.
That was funny, yeah.
And yeah, it sounds good. It sounds like it's a great idea.
Yeah, it is actually.
It's amazing. I don't know. All the old technology, like.
For sure, and you are on the roar right now.
Really?
You're on the roar.
We're on it live.
Yes.
It's brilliant.
So
On the World Wide Web.
This is Wolfe. Wolfe with an E.
Roaring. Grrr.
Yeah, you can do the roar for
I can.
Republic of Avalon Radio.
Colleen is better at the roar.
She is actually.
Yeah. I love that.
That's
She's
amazing.
great.
I told Jim he should record her.
I got an awful fright when she did that.
Yeah.
She looked so quiet and innocent and
I know.
harmless.
Yeah, she's got so many things about her, like she's got this kind of edge. It's just so funny at the same time.
And brilliant singer, like yeah.
She's got so many different sides.
And
to
an
her.
irony and everything.
Yeah.
Loads of stuff, yeah.
Oh, really
She's great, girl,
yeah.
yeah. Brilliant.
I'm
Republic of Avalon Radio. You're with the roar!
Hello.
How's it going, sir?
Good. And you are Ken Cotter.
I am.
You are? Are you still Ken Cotter?
Last time I checked, yeah, I am, yeah.
How's it going?
It's going very well. It's going very well. Good night.
Yeah.
Great night.
Ken is also one of the performers tonight at the Island Song Gala. Not only is he a performer, but he is also the instigator of this whole thing. It was his idea, the very brain, it came from your brain to begin with. So.
Well, sort of, yeah, between me and then Murray, of course, got involved as well. And, it's huge debt to him as well. And then you guys came on board, Jim and Lillian, and it grew from there.
It's amazing what one thought can do, isn't it?
It is, yeah. When someone
Here
connects,
we are.
yeah, absolutely. It's great. It was great tonight. It's really good.
Great. And you're off tomorrow?
Gone tomorrow. This time tomorrow we'll be in the air.
This time tomorrow,
Yeah.
What time's your flight leave?
5 to 12.
Okay.
Yeah. So, unfortunately,
You enjoyed your time here?
superb, as always. It's a brilliant place.
What was the highlight for you?
Every day I had a highlight. Really, honestly, between the bonding of people just sharing songs, sharing stories, jokes, good jokes, bad jokes. Every day had a highlight. Every single day had a highlight.
No one knows what to believe anymore. Ballroom dancers staying on the floor till the music stopped. The things we took as read are dying, are already dead. There's a million people hiding in corners, trying to find their own way out, finding their own way down the highways of happiness, littered with golden arches. My life's not Coronation Street. Can't put your feet up, then dig your feet in. Vote me out of your life next week, 'cause you don't like the words that I'm speaking. There's a million reasons for not giving a damn about telephone pole and hand. Finding your own way on the highways of happiness, littered with golden arches. Back in the evening light, the walls coming down, increasing our time, moving them all back up again, brick by brick, stone by stone. Back in the evening light, the walls coming down, increasing our time, moving them all back up again, brick by brick, stone by stone. There's a million reasons for singing out and shouting out new songs of revolution. Highways of happiness, littered with golden arches. There's a million reasons for singing out and shouting out new sounds of revolution. Finding your own way down the highways of happiness, littered with golden arches. Remember, if you would be king, they beheaded Louis XVI.
goodness. I like the way everybody got together and sang with the other people. Things that, there's normally solo songs that they got other people to do backup singing and stuff like that. I love that. Absolutely love it.
Great. Excellent. It's a really good vibe down here tonight, too. This is like the after hour or the after gala party.
Definitely. I think nobody wants to leave,
For sure.
Don't want the magic night to end.
Another Monday morning and all I can do is stay in bed. Tuesday comes around and it doesn't feel any better. Wednesday comes and I can see my hands in front of my Thursday is the first day of the week where I get my play. The song I lie alone. Julie wants to see, but I don't have the energy to wake up. My old enemy is waiting in the mirror to start up. I wonder if I'll ever have the life in me to get out of bed. The problem is I don't care anymore. The song I lie alone. Hold on there, don't be nervous. It's just a passing phase, gone by breakfast. Sometimes you think that life can do you wrong. And other times you've got to give yourself a chance to get along. Hold on there, don't be nervous. It's just a passing phase, gone by breakfast. Sometimes you think that life can do you wrong. And other times you've got to give yourself a chance to get along. Hold on, don't be. It's just gone by. Sometimes you think that life can do you wrong. And other times you've got to give yourself a chance to get along.
Republic of Avalon Radio. You're with the roar!
Okay, you Republic of Avalon Radio, you're with the roar. I'm Jim Fiddler. That's about it for this week. I hope you enjoyed Festcast 1. Oh, Lillian's home. Hey. Hello? Hello? Come on out, say hello. This is one of the great things about podcasting. Come out and say hello to the folks. What's going on? Can you not get in? All you have to do is pull on the door. Huh? What are you doing? Where are you? Oh, you're outside. Okay. I'm just letting her in through the back door.
You should probably leave this open, actually.
Yeah, okay. Pin it open. Okay. I'm just... You're on the roar.
I'm on the roar?
You're on the roar right now, so just come over here and say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And Gypsy's on the roar, too. That's our puss cat, Gypsy.
We're all roaring.
Oh, he's up. Hey, puss. He's up on my lap here now. So you've got myself and a surprise drop-in from Lillian and Gypsy.
Okay.
And somebody in the UK upstairs in the ham shack or in the radio room. We run an IRLP node for any ham radio operators out there. It's node 7680. Drop in and say hi. For anybody who doesn't know, we still haven't gotten around to giving our demonstration of IRLP, but we'll do that soon once we get through with the fest casting and gala casting and all that kind of stuff and sort of get back to normal around here. IRLP stands for the Internet Radio Linking Project. And what it allows people to do is by way of setting up a node, which we have here, we can take our radios, just a little tiny radio in the palm of your hand, and we can go all around St. John's here and talk literally all over the world. And, it's wonderful stuff. Anyway, very, very hot. It's about, it's 31 degrees centigrade here. And I think Gypsy here is feeling it. And Lillian is just handing me a glass of Gatorade, is it? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, big up, you Gatorade people. 31 degrees, really warm day here. So I'm just going to wrap this up. And thanks again to everybody for staying subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. Because the download links are very unreliable. If you're subscribed, you get the show immediately as soon as we post it. Otherwise, you're going to keep going back to the site to see if the new episode's there. And sometimes we don't update it because Lillian has to update the file on the website itself up on the server. So I might have the show up, and it might be a day or two before we get around to updating the download file on www.republicofavallonradio.com. So the best thing to do is in iTunes, if you can find us in the directory, beautiful, just click on it and subscribe. Otherwise, in iTunes, you can just enter in. What you need to know to enter in is the URL for the feed. And it's very simple. It's http:// those are forward slashes, feeds, as in he feeds the dog, .feedburner, all one word, .com, / Republic of Avalon Radio, all lowercase, no spaces, no dashes, nothing. So it's just http:// feeds.feedburner.com / Republic of Avalon Radio. That's all you need to subscribe. So whether we're in the iTunes directory or not, if you use iTunes, you can simply go in there and under podcasts or podcasting, whatever, just click to add a feed or subscribe to whatever, and just type that in there and click, and away you go. You'll be getting Republic of Avalon Radio through iTunes or on the website, republicofavalonradio.com. We've put a link there to iPodder 2.1. Well, it's a link to the most current version. So you click there, you can download iPodder, and iPodder will do all that for you beautifully. In fact, once you download and install iPodder, you can just go up on republicofavalonradio.com, click on the subscribe button, and it's a one-click subscription. So poof, iPodder will pop up. That information will already be put in there for you, and you can just click on the save button. So there's lots of ways of doing it. Of course, we do have the download option on the website, and we do have streams that we try to get up and running immediately when I post the show. But that is not the point of podcasting, kiddies. The point is you can have it just automatically download without you having to do any of the work, and you can actually even have it downloaded to a portable device. It doesn't have to be. It's called podcasting, but you do not have to have an iPod. You can have any kind of portable MP3 player, flash memory or hard drive based, whatever. And away you go. That's the idea. So one handy way of doing it is just plugging your portable device into the USB port, and then in, say, iPodder, tell it where you want the stuff to be downloaded. Create like a little folder called podcasts on your portable device, and just tell iPodder to poke it in there. That way, you get up in the morning, just unplug your device and run with it, and you've got Republic of Avalon Radio or whatever other podcast you're subscribed to already there. One more thing before we go. I know this has been a bit of a long, sort of a so long, or an adieu till next week. Just want to say hello to Marie Chantal of the Vue d'ici, Seen From Here podcast. We just exchanged IDs, as you heard at the top of the show. And if you listen to her podcast, you'll hear me over there doing the same kind of favor for her. I just heard her podcast. I was just hunting around on Podcast Alley looking for some new stuff to listen to, and saw her podcast and gave it a listen. And some really good stuff. She had this group on there, Gaji Gajo, and I found that really interesting. Some Tsigan, Gypsy, Tsigan, Juif, Giton, whichever way you want to describe that music. And I have a certain propensity toward that music, and I really like that podcast. And she also plays some very interesting progressive and electronic and just all different kinds of stuff, basically from Montreal, from the Montreal area. So she's not just stuck in one genre, and she's very pleasant to listen to. She obviously cares about what she's doing, and I just think it's a good podcast. It's called Vue d'ici, which is literally seen from here, as in S-E-E-N, not the S-C-E-N-E. Vue d'ici, V-U, and then D'-I-C-I. So go over and check out her podcast. And aside from that, I will say good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're enjoying life and hope you're well. And thanks for dropping in to Republic of Avalon Radio. Take care of each other, and we'll see you all next week here on The Roar.
Fruit Cellar production.